Hey guys, what's up? Josh Fairstein here. You know, I think in the age of political correctness, we become so open-minded, our brains have literally fallen out of our head. Do you realize that Starbucks wanted to take Christ and Christmas off of their brand new cups? That's why they're just plain red. In fact, do you realize that Starbucks isn't allowed to say Merry Christmas to customers? Well, I decided instead of simply boycotting, well, why don't we just start a movement? So when I went in and I asked for my coffee, they asked for my name, and I told them my name is Merry Christmas. So guess what? Starbucks, I tricked you into putting Merry Christmas on your cup. And I'm challenging all great Americans and Christians around this great nation, go into Starbucks and take your own coffee selfie. And then I challenge you to not only share this video so that the word gets out, but let's start a movement. And let's call it, I don't know, hashtag Merry Christmas Starbucks. And I know that by sharing this video and getting other Christians to do it, well, I guarantee that we can make this go around the world. And Starbucks, guess what? Just to offend you, I made sure to wear my Jesus Christ shirt into your store. And since you hate the Second Amendment, I even carried my gun. Yikes. Anyways, guys, please take a moment. Choose to not be politically correct. Just correct.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them Happy Holidays is a very significant development. Proponents of Happy Holidays argue it's no big deal. Proponents of Merry Christmas are making a mountain out of a molehill. In place of the universal Merry Christmas of my youth, in recent decades I have been wished Happy Holidays by every waiter and waitress in every restaurant I have dined, by everyone who welcomes me at any business, by my flight attendants and pilots, and by just about everyone else. When I respond, "Thank you, Merry Christmas," I often sense that I've actually created some tension. Many of those I wish Merry Christmas are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the C word, but all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo creates cognitive dissonance. By not wishing me a Merry Christmas, you are not being inclusive. You are excluding me from one of my nation's national holidays. But even if Christmas were not a national holiday, I would want pilots to wish their passengers Merry Christmas, companies to have Christmas parties, and schools to continue to have Christmas vacations. Just because I don't personally celebrate Christmas, why would I want to drop the word Christmas when the holiday is celebrated by 90% of my fellow Americans? It borders on the misanthropic, not to mention the mean-spirited, to want to deny nearly all of your fellow citizens the joy of having Christmas parties or being wished a Merry Christmas. The vast majority of Americans who celebrate Christmas and who treat non-Christians so well deserve better. So please say Merry Christmas and Christmas party and Christmas vacation. If you don't, you're not inclusive. You're hurtful.
Yeah, please. That's the classic episode. I mean, the episode was funny, but not Festivus. Explaining the origin of the fake holiday, Festivus. But now a nearly 6-foot-tall Festivus pole made from empty beer cans about to go up at the Florida State Capitol. I'm not kidding. It's part of a not-so-subtle protest against the nativity scene already on display there. Bill, I am so outraged by this. Why do I have to drive around with my kids to look for nativity scenes and be like, oh yeah, kids, look, there's baby Jesus behind the Festivus pole made out of beer cans. It's nuts.
When was the last time you saw Merry Christmas? You don't see it anymore. They want to be politically correct. If I'm president, you're going to see Merry Christmas in department stores, believe me. Believe me.
Thank you, President Trump, for letting us say Merry Christmas again.
Oh, okay. Happy holidays.
You can say Merry Christmas.
Actually, no, I can't.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids!
You can bring light and joy to a culture that wants to remove Christ from the season. Watch for this mailing and display your Merry Christmas window cling in your home or car as a witness to keep Christ in Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yes, it is. Merry Christmas.
Transform your neighborhood. Call 1-800-759-0700 for your Christmas cling.
Well, we want you to help us keep Christ in Christmas by displaying this Merry Christmas sticker in the window of your car, your home, or your business. If you're a CBN partner, your sticker's already been mailed to you. All you need to do is look for this envelope. If you're not a CBN partner, we'd love to send you a sticker, absolutely free of charge. All you have to do is call that number that's on your screen, 1-800-759-0700, or you can log on to cbn.com.
I've been shopping for Christmas ornaments about Jesus. I'm not anti-Santa Claus. I just don't want him in my face every minute because it's the birthday of Jesus Christ.
Or you don't want the holiday tree, you want a Christmas tree.
I do.
Right?
And I want to be able to. They outlawed Merry Christmas a few years ago, and you know it.
But you know, Jim,
you couldn't even say Merry Christmas at Walmart. And the Walmart greeters told me they weren't allowed to say it. Well, but we all started writing, and what did we do? We changed it.
Yes.
We changed it. We all worked together. You don't have to lay down for it.
It's not like they stop with one thing, right? They find something, they kind of destroy that, and they'll move on to everything else that we love.
Her belief system should never supersede that of the parents. Look, this is the indoctrination of kids. It keeps going younger and younger. Liberals ruined Halloween. Now they're working on Christmas.
Do you think that 10 years from now, people will be free to use the term snowman?
Oh, no, it's already snow person. Haven't you heard it's gingerbread person? Yeah, gingerbread person. Come on, Tucker, you're behind the woke times.
So, Governor, a holiday tree really, Governor? What's a tradition of a holiday tree? Where does the holiday tree come from?
Well, last year, when the subject came up about what we're going to do at this time of year, I said, just do what the previous governor did. We're not going to change anything. And that's what we did. Somehow this has all erupted into some kind of controversy, but I did what the previous governor did, call it a holiday tree, and the governor before him. So this goes back to the 90s.
All I want to do is keep the traditions of Christmas that make most Americans happy. The polls show 90% of Americans celebrate Christmas, and they want to call it a Christmas tree. You're in the minority, you're imposing your will, and you're making people unhappy in a season.
The fact is the war on Christmas is real, but Bill, it's a part of a larger war against Christianity that's being waged around the world. And yeah, it's true, we are not suffering in the same way as Christians who are being martyred in other countries, not yet anyway, but make no mistake about it, this is all part of the same war, and we've got to push back against it on every front.
Well, I don't understand that statement, because overseas primarily it's Muslim fanatics, jihadists, who are killing and persecuting Christians. But here in the United States, who do you think is behind the movement to diminish Christianity?
Well, I think ultimately, Bill, as a Christian, I believe that it is the kingdom of darkness of Satan who from the beginning
But who does he use?
has been trying to extinguish.
I mean, we know Satan works on some cable networks. He kind of flits around from one to the other. And we see him, but he uses people. Who does he use?
Well, he uses misguided judges.
Do you ever feel like Christmas has been hijacked?
Hey, where's Christian? How's he doing? Is he okay?
Oh, he's fine, really. He's just not into Christmas this year, that's all.
By all the commercialism and those who want to replace Merry Christmas with Happy Holidays or Season's Greetings, whatever that means.
You okay? This is not what Christmas is all about.
Some want to pull down every manger scene and tell us why our favorite Christmas traditions are wrong.
Newsflash, not in the Bible. That's a pagan idol symbol. It was the winter solstice. Jesus was not born in December. It's exactly what the Druids did. It's like a carjacking, but like of our religion. And guess what? Santa got in the car, kicked Jesus out, and was like, rolling, 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 and took it.
Isn't it time somebody spoke up?
Everything you see inside there, it's all about Christmas. It's all about Jesus.
I know you love Christmas, and you want it to be all about what it's all about. This Christmas, dive headfirst into all of the joy, the dancing, the celebration, the feasting, the imagination, and traditions that glorify the true reason for the season.
Woo, work, Holy Spirit. Ha! Can I get an amen? I see them scales are falling off. Glory. Glory.
They dismissed defenders of Merry Christmas as